First Baptist Church of Kimberling City presents a fresh look with Fresh Start.
Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to a fresh start. Glad you could be here this morning. And, some of you have gone through difficult times in your lives that I can't even imagine, or I struggle to imagine. Things that I just don't really fully understand because I haven't experienced them. And today, these verses out of Psalms, I don't want to seem trite or inconsiderate or insensitive to anything that you may be going through now or may have gone through in the past. But what I want you to recognize, what I want to recognize and remember for myself, is that no matter how bad of an experience, no matter how bad the hurt that I may have been through or you may have been through, God is there to bring joy and restore joy to your life. Today we're looking in Psalms 30, looking at verses 4 and 5 and 11, verse 11 and 12. Verse 4 says, "Sing praises to the Lord, O you his saints, and give thanks to his holy name. For his anger is but for a moment, but his favor is for a lifetime. Weeping may tarry for the night, but joy comes in the morning." And then down in verse 11, "You have turned for me my mourning into dancing. You have loosened my sackcloth and clothed me with gladness, that my glory may sing your praise and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give thanks to you forever." We should take a moment to consider the goodness of God, to consider that He only can bring true joy into our lives. Notice here that the psalmist doesn't discount the struggles. The psalmist doesn't put away the hurt and the pain and whatever the experience has been. Doesn't say, "Oh, don't worry about that. Don't feel that. That's non-existent." But the psalmist says, in spite of that, even in the midst of that, God is there with you all the time. And God will be there on the other side of it because it is God alone who will bring you through it. It is God alone who will restore your joy. When we get to the other side of whatever experience has been so hurtful, whatever experience has been so painful, God is there to turn those tears into joy. He will restore the gladness into our hearts. And when He does that, the psalmist says, may we then praise Him. May we praise Him for who He has already been, who He has always been before, in the midst of the turmoil, and now on the other side of it. So today, whatever you may be going through, or if there's something that perhaps you haven't been through that kind of turmoil, that kind of pain, someday you may be. Remember these words. Remember this concept that God is there to restore His joy into your life and into my life. And when He does that, we need to praise Him for who He is and what He has done. May God bless you as you go through your day today.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share Fresh Start. Fresh Start is a ministry of First Baptist Church, Kimberling City.